flag on stage, stun crowd with a move everyone should see. Regardless of one's age or background, everyone should be well aware of one of the most famous rock bands ever, Kiss. They recently had a show in Worcester, Massachusetts and put on an amazingly patriotic show. In the middle of the show, they stopped and managed to do an excellent service to the American people. They managed to show some serious respect to veterans by donating $150,000 to a key charity for veterans called Hiring Our Heroes. They showed their disapproval for Colin Kaepernick's refusal to stand during the national anthem and finally ended the show in the most patriotic way possible. Stanley then went on to talk about our veterans and current military. The social media response to the show was extremely positive. Every time they hold a show, $1 of every ticket price goes towards the Wounded Warrior Project. Breaking: Meghan McCain out at Fox News. Fox News contributor Meghan McCain, the eldest daughter of Senator John McCain, announced that she is leaving the network to focus on other things. McCain was a co-host on Outnumbered, a Fox News afternoon show that added a different male guest each day to a rotating group of female contributors, Variety reported Friday. Meghan has been a valuable part of Outnumbered and the Fox News team, the show said in a statement. "We're sad to see her go, but we wish her all the best. I'm so thankful to Fox News for the chance to be on Outnumbered, but I'm leaving to focus on other things," McCain said in a statement. "I have no doubt the show will continue to do well and wish all my friends and colleagues at the network nothing but success." Senator McCain was diagnosed with brain cancer in July following a surgery that removed a blood clot above his left eye. At the time of his diagnosis, his daughter revealed on Twitter that the news of my father's illness has affected every one of us in the McCain family. My grandmother, mother, brothers, sister, and I have all endured the shock of the news, and now we live with the anxiety about what comes next. Despite the diagnosis and steady stream of cancer treatment since then, John McCain has maintained an active role in government. Meghan McCain first garnered media attention through her blogging activity on the campaign trail. This landed her the role of contributor with both The Daily Beast and MSNBC. She is the author of 2 books and has described herself in the past as a Republican who holds liberal views on various social issues. Governor candidate Abdul El-Sayed dark secret revealed. The Democrats were thrilled when an excellent Muslim physician announced that he is running for a governor and named him the new Obama. They wanted to include both red-blooded Americans and Muslim migrants, so they decided to support a moderate Muslim who thinks that the religion is irrelevant. However, the Democrats didn't predict that there are American Muslims who don't agree that the religion is irrelevant. As the media presented El-Sayed as nice and kind American, his past started to reveal. His wife wears a hijab, as Quran commands, and Muslim men force their women to do so. His father is an Egyptian imam, according to which is considered that it has connections to Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood and it's indoctrinated to oppress the non-Muslims until Sharia law rules the world. El-Sayed is connected with Linda Sarsour, who as his wife also wears her hijab. Monasseri thinks that El-Sayed can win the Democratic nomination for governor, but it's not clear if he targets the state of Michigan into electing him as governor. El-Sayed is far from moderate Muslim, as he follows the Quran instructs and he obeys to the commands in the Quran, as he fears to be considered as a disbeliever, for which the punishment is death. Melania Trump proves how much she cares about hurricane victims. Melania Trump is constantly attacked about her choice to wear high heels when she boarded Air Force One to Texas, and now after her visit in Florida, she did one thing that will keep them quiet. The Vogue magazine instantly attacked Melania Trump for wearing high heels as she was boarding the plane to Texas hurricane areas. The attacks came from the same people that support Michelle Obama over everything, even for her horrible outfit choices. Are there any photos of Michelle Obama visiting areas hit by natural disasters? While former President Obama visited victims of natural disasters, he was never accompanied by his wife. Of course, Barack was required to visit these areas as a president, but his wife didn't show up at his visits to Oklahoma tornadoes, Hurricane Sandy and the Joplin tornadoes victims. The liberals are attacking the First Lady for her shoe choices even though she was there for a purpose and not to show her high heels. Only one media, AOL News, which recognized that the person who shot the video is sitting next to President Trump, reported. Melania Trump tweeted footage of the devastating flooding from the president's helicopter Marine One before they touched down in Naples. The president can be heard in the background, questioning, "Can they pump the water out?" An unidentified male voice responds, "Yeah, that's right." After this, the liberal media can lay off of Melania and open their eyes to see that her actions speak louder than their attacks. Jimmy Carter comes out swinging to defend Trump on DACA. Former Democrat President Jimmy Carter jumped to President Donald Trump's defense Wednesday, praising the New Yorker for not doing away with President Obama's DACA immigration policy in one shot. The 92-year-old Georgia Democrat said during a town hall event at Emory University that Trump deserves some credit, CNN reported. To give Trump some due, he hasn't ended DACA yet, Carter said to Emory's first-year students. Early in September, President Trump announced that he intended to end Obama's Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, but with the stipulation that his action would be postponed for 6 months to give Congress time to address the issue. "I don't think it's a hopeless case. I think the pressure and the publicity that Trump has brought to the immigration issue may have stimulated both Democrats and Republicans in the House and Senate to be more accommodating in this long-standing argument," the ex-president said. The Malay's president also had some advice for his successor. "I would like to see the United States of America, I'd say once again, become the foremost champion of human rights on earth." The former president and one-time peanut farmer also worried that the U.S. would become an oligarchy. Floyd Mayweather defends President Trump's "grab him by the pussy" remark as how a real man talks. World champion boxer Floyd Mayweather says that President Trump's infamous "grab him by the pee" comments that surfaced during the 2016 election were how a real man talks. "He speak like a real man spoke. So he talking locker room talk. Locker room talk. I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? You know who I am. Yeah, I grabbed her by the pee. And?" Mayweather explained. Trump apologized after the Washington Post last October reported his comments in a 2005 Access Hollywood conversation with Billy Bush. Trump characterized the remarks as locker room talk between men. "I feel people shy away from realness," Mayweather said when asked if Trump should have been held to a higher standard as a presidential candidate. "This man didn't do nothing. Listen, if y'all didn't want the man in the White House, y'all should have voted the other way," he added. The boxer is acquainted with Trump, who has attended several of his fights. Watch student asks Ben Shapiro why a fetus is human life. His answer leaves students speechless. Conservative commentator Ben Shapiro masterfully handled a student's claim that a first-trimester fetus isn't human life during a Q&A session at his highly anticipated speaking event Thursday at the University of California, Berkeley. "What did the student ask? I just wanted to know why exactly do you think a first-trimester fetus has moral value?" the unidentified student asked. "I'm still considered sentient when I'm asleep," the student said back. "Okay, if you are in a coma from which you may awake, can I stab you?" Shapiro asked again. "That's still potential sentience." "I agree, it is potential sentience. You know what else is potential sentience? Being a fetus," Shapiro declared to loud cheers. How did the student respond? In response, The student explained he believes the burden that unwanted children have on potential parents should be weighed when considering abortion policy. "Now you're shifting the argument," Shapiro told him.